The second reason that I wanted to highlight that I think too many people overlook is that you're working hard, but you're not working on things that matter. And when I say things that matter, I'm not making a values judgment about your contribution to society. I'm actually just simply highlighting a point about what matters to senior leadership, what matters to your boss and their boss and their boss, is really what's going to dictate how well you do in that particular company. Now, you might not want to necessarily be at that company forever and ever, and so that might be fine for you. But if you are someone who thinks that you're doing well at your job, but you haven't taken a step back to say, am I working on the right things? You might not be. And keep in mind that in a volatile economy like the one that we're in, strategic direction changes and initiatives change. And what senior leadership might have prioritized even 30 days ago or 60 days ago, or certainly 6 months ago, has probably changed or tweaked in some way, shape, or form. And so something to look at for those of you who are here because you're gainfully employed and thinking about a career plateau is making sure that you are working hard, but also on the things that matter. And I think to a client that I've been working with who over his career has gotten some great results and feels like he's in a plateau. And one of the things that we looked at were his recent results, because something to remember too, if you are going to go on the job market or if you are on the job market, is that all experience is not created equal. Employers will absolutely be looking at the most recent experience. And so it's just like anything else, right? What you do most recently, the recency effect has the most impact. And so for this particular person who has, really nice career, nice brand names, nice accomplishments, most recently he's been working and he has a long tenure with this particular company that he's currently at. But most recently, a lot of his initiatives have been start and stop. So he's been pushing on something, doesn't go through, they end up not launching, they end up shifting direction. And that's not necessarily his fault, right? Because there needs to be some additional investment in the company, but that certainly should be a red flag for you, that if things are not moving to completion and if you are failing to get tangible results, just recognize that that is going to be a reflection partly on you. You can explain it away and say, well, the company decided to go in a different direction and then put me on this new initiative. So you can explain maybe one or two of those, but you want to just be mindful in your career that you're continuing to get results, intangible results, measurable results, something that you can talk about. So that's what I would say is really the second thing that too many people overlook, because you're working hard and you might not get that feedback necessarily from your immediate manager. And remember, in a volatile economy, things can change on a dime. People are concerned about their own work that's on their desk, and they're not necessarily taking a step back and saying, we should reset what you're working on, and we should reset our expectations. That's probably up to you. No one's going to advocate for your career more fervently than you will. So just be mindful of working hard on the right things and not just on anything.